Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you. Another offering of my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, I played every series of videos I've been doing for a while. I'm going to go over there and try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff, and sometimes I'm going to appear behind me through the, with the mirror and such because I'm in my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that stuff, I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out some hopefully delicious crab for you. And, yeah, that's pretty much the format of the show. I'm not wearing a cool shirt, unfortunately, today because I'm getting off work. Got a grody work shirt on. If I got a grody work shirt on and if I'm in the truck, folks who watch my videos know that chances are I was on my way to a place and I found a thing to review. Very much the case today. So what am I reviewing for you? Boom! It is International Delight Iced Vanilla Iced Coffee. Excuse me. Vanilla iced coffee made with real milk and cream. I know for a fact that I've seen these in stores before. I've never picked one up. For whatever reason, there's nothing against it or anything. It's just never got around to it. And I happened to pop into a 7-Eleven on my lunch break, saw this and was like, yeah, all right. So I don't think it's terribly new, but it's new to me, and that's good enough. So I got this one and I got the Oreo one, but I'm going to do the Oreo one in a separate video just to keep the videos a little bit shorter. So if you're interested to see how this goes. Back in the day, there was a Cinnabon coffee energy drink. I mean, I don't know if it was technically an energy drink, but Cinnabon had their own little coffee shots that they used to do. And I was a really, really big fan of those. At the time, I was working at a little local supermarket. It's like my third job I ever had. When those things came out, I distinctly recall there was an instance where I bought a 4-pack of those. Then I also bought a 4-pack of the mint frappuccinos because it was getting around Christmas time, so they had those available. And I think I drank all of them in less than 8 hours. And I didn't realize it until I got to the very end of my shift and I had to go over there and I had to clean off the displays and stuff. And my hand was just freaking the fuck out because I had so much caffeine in me. Let's try this though. Let's see if I can, make that happen again because that was a good thing. That should have been anticipated better. By me, that is. Well, at least the spray off tastes pretty good. I don't know if it just doesn't have much of a smell or if it's because I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold. I can sort of feel something at the back of my throat for the past week now. Not real bad or anything, but it might also just be because I'm cleaning shit out in my house and I've been doing some plumbing work and shit, so it could just be all that stuff in the air. Let's try a thing. Not bad. Not bad. So, for me, the thing that I'm kind of... my head is going to compare it to are, the Starbucks, double shots. I'm a pretty big fan of those. I used to grab them periodically at the vending machine from work. Then they got rid of the vending machine because... why give us creature comforts, It's not like we were getting them for free or anything. We were paying for them. But, just saying. But yeah, so that's what my brain immediately wants to equate it to. But it's definitely different. For one thing, it's lighter. The Starbucks double shots, those are some heavy coffee drinks. They got some heft to them, okay? They got some thickness. This... it's got a little thickness. But it's not anywhere near as pronounced. It also doesn't feel as, this is going to be weird to say, it doesn't feel as processed. I mean, it may very well be. I'm obviously not on that end of things. I'm just, drinking the stuff. But maybe it's just the lightness of it. But it doesn't, it feels like I said, it's definitely way less heavy. It's a much like kind of just smoother drinking experience. And yeah, I like it. I think that I'm interested to see, where does it say how much caffeine it has? Oh, they should have to go over there and put this stuff like in the nutritional facts, I feel. 36 grams of sugars. Ooh, yeah, it's got some sugars. It's like 56% with the added sugars. That's more than a little bit, so just be aware of that. Does it say anywhere? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But okay, well, I was looking for the caffeine content just so that I could kind of compare it against the Starbucks double shot. I mean, for what it is, like, I'll give it to it. I really will. I think that I don't know if for me personally if it would replace the double shot, because again, like I almost treat the double shots, they're kind of just coffee energy drinks, really. Like, I mean, they're coffee, but they got like I think like 200 milligrams of caffeine in them now. Never mind the triple shot ones. So this one, being what it is, I can appreciate that it's a lighter drink. There are times when, like, because I really like, even though I'm not a huge coffee guy, like, I like coffee related stuff. That's just crammed full of stuff that makes it not taste much like coffee. So, I can appreciate the fact that it's a lighter drink. The taste isn't bad. I mean, I wouldn't say the coffee aspect of it is super, like, no aspect of it is super strong, but you do get, a little vanilla. You get the cream, you get, it's sweet, but not super sweet. And the coffee aspect, it's not bitter or anything like that. So, I mean, it's a well-blended, light coffee drink. And, as they go over there, real milk, real cream, which is probably why it tastes lighter than Starbucks, because I'm guessing Starbucks, like I said, I feel like their stuff's probably more processed. But yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't go over there and outright replace it next to like the Starbucks stuff, or even like the Monster coffee stuff. I like that stuff too. But there are definitely times when I would want something like this, where, maybe I'm going to get a little bit of a caffeine boost. Again, I don't know exactly how much, but at the same time, it's not going to go over there and feel heavy on my stomach. And like I said, otherwise the taste is good. There's no funky aftertaste. Doesn't taste chemically. Yeah. I mean, preference-wise, just because I've had so many of them, probably going to gear a little bit more towards the taste of something like a double shot. But at the same time, I could see if I went over there and drank these with enough regularity, it shifting in that direction. So, yeah, I like it. Would I recommend it? 100%. I think that if you're somebody who you already enjoy, like, these type of drinks, kind of iced coffee, options that are out there, this one's a good one. And like I said, maybe I do feel like it's a little bit easier on the stomach and such. So maybe it's something else you can go off of. I'm not saying that it's, calorie wise or anything like that. Just the way, just the way it drinks. But yeah. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. And folks, if you could go over there and have yourselves a truly delightful rest of your life, because I think that's pretty, plus it's an international delight, okay? So it's not just domestically delight. You're going to be going places and seeing people and doing things all over the place, and it's going to be delightful the whole time. Very final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity to the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay? Not the easiest thing in the world to do, especially in the world that we live in today. Although realistically, the world we live in today isn't nearly as bad as we make it out to be. It's, comparatively to like 99.9% of human history. Doing pretty good. But that doesn't mean there aren't stresses, there aren't things that weigh on us, things that make us go over there and want to, unleash the asshole into the world. But, folks, we gotta try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives, okay? That's all I'm saying. Every now and again, if you want to peek that shit out, hey, you do what you have to do. We all have our moments, but keep the pants up for the most part. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're going to go over there, folks. Maybe you're going to go on an international, delightful cruise around the world. I don't know how you would have the funds. Maybe you won it in a sweepstakes or something like that. And for some reason, it's a financially viable option for you. Wouldn't be for me, but maybe you're in a better position. Like, you are almost certainly in a better position in life than I am. But maybe while you're doing so, you have yourself some international delight, vanilla iced coffee, maybe for the late nights and such. Meet some great people, maybe a love interest or something like that, or, what have you. You have a great adventure. You write the great American novel about your adventures. Or conversely, you could go over there and just write the great American novel without, all the other stipulations that I just talked about. That's a thing that you can do. It's not, I'm not going to say it's an easy thing to do, but, in terms of the resources available, it's, not unachievable. All right.